Art of Wisdom, the third of 4 lessons. Examining self. When one claims the gifts and promises of creation and source, to be sure, much will change and take place in thy life experiences that could not be understood otherwise, which assists and helps us to know the wisdom we all naturally possess within, albeit step by step, precept by precept, then line by line. And like going to a gym to get buffed and trim, it takes commitment. Yay. And a whole lot of discipline. So just start working it all out from whence thou art, ever presently, here and now. Only then, as in when one practices and puts into practical use those tools at one's dispense and disposal, which are or hath been given, with fiercely gentle intention, when the acts and deeds of thy mind, body, and thoughts are in harmony and accord and attuned with that which one displays and proclaims amongst our fellow friends, neighbors, children, and yes, even our misperceived foes, whom are all family anyway. That is what's called tried and true wisdom, pure and simple. See? Let's say, source forbid, one loses or has lost their home, or dare say, ends up roaming with little to no earthly possessions, or is suddenly, if not gradually, beset with difficulty, struggle, disappointment, distress, and indifferences, or suffering of any sort, while one's semblance and or grasp of a hopeful and or usual attitude of one's otherwise normal way of being or normalcy slowly or swiftly slipping away, longing for some form of comfort and joy, try, try with all thy might to realize this, that it's all happening or has happened for your own good, nevertheless, because that's just the way life and living instructs us how to eventually overcome and thus become uplifted and whole again. Basically, reaching and hitting the so called rock bottoms teaches us things no amount of mountain climbing or arduous adherence to mere mantras, prayers, and or wishes can achieve. For this and that is exactly what it takes to realize and understand the tried and true nature, meaning, and purpose of seeking wisdom in the first and last place. Therefore, become more and more aware of or conscious of the fact that no one, not a single solitary person, can bear the thorns, nails, and crisscrosses of living throughout life on their own indefinitely. For these and those fruits of mutual experiences are here and there to reach us all by example, if not lead us via the very same vicarious tests, trials, and tribulations besetting others, which are ultimately meant to bring one wisdom, and most certainly not by the simple minded ways and means of invented beliefs or vacuous sayings that fade and pass away, nor by any stretch of thy imagination. Nay, rather, as one indeed experiences them, however circuitously or not, we all do in some individualized way, shape, fashion, and or form, do they become as living and enduring realities in our everyday and nightly dealings, comings and goings with our fellow beings, be they animal, mineral, or vegetable alike, including the elemental spirits and other sentient entities abounding and sharing same spheres of influence. Do they really become living, enduring realities in one's conscious and temporal life? And yes, well beyond, and then some. Remember, in order to achieve vitality, strength, and understanding, one must aptly apply and eagerly embody that which is known and or summarily shown most wisely. Sit.